guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing okay. Today I have been to the Glitterbels Builder-bel launch party. I mean, a lot of money was spent, but you know, it's all for good, you know, for a good cause. It was a great day. I absolutely loved it, and I basically took you guys along with me. I am going to basically swatch everything that I bought, but I'm going to do that in a separate video for you because it's just going to be too long otherwise. But basically, if you don't know, obviously the builder gel that I use at the moment is Glitterbels, and they have, well, they are going to be launching a HEMA-free builder gel in, I think it's 2 weeks time. I think that it's going to be available to purchase, but they had a little bit of a launch party today, and it was basically you bought a ticket on their website and you could go and basically purchase all of the builder gels and stuff, see them being swatched, and basically shop the whole range 2 weeks before the launch. I thought it'd just be a good day. I know obviously I could have waited, but it was a good day to meet people and just see what was going on and just see all the shades in person as well, because I feel like sometimes they can look a bit different online, so it was good to see them all in person. But I did actually try and film my intro whilst I was actually in the place, but it was too loud and you couldn't hear anything, so that's why I'm filming my intro in my usual spot. But yeah, I've got all the footage from today, and I thought I would put it on so that you guys could basically have a look and have a nosy if you couldn't make it, because I'd spoken to quite a few nail techs that couldn't make it, and obviously I would love to see all the behind the scenes and see what's going on if I couldn't have made it. So I thought I'd take you with me, and it just gives me a bit of a different video to do as well. So yeah, I hope you like everything. I will talk you through everything as and when it happens, just to kind of give you a bit of an insight into what's going on, and yeah, just take you along with me. But this is my cutesy little Glitterbels bag full of all of my purchases from today. I've bought 6 shades along with the HEMA-free base coat, top coat, primer and dehydrator. So I will take you through all of that in a separate swatch video. But I know that I have got some more colours coming as well, which are due next week, so that's why I'm going to hold off on the swatch video until I've got all of my colours that I'm going to show you, and I will do a separate video for that. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy it, and we will crack on. So this is where you first walk in. Obviously in true Glitterbel style, the decor is just to dream of, and obviously there had to be a spinning unicorn, so obviously. So this is basically the main hall, and this is where everything has been going on. So there is different little sections around the room, and in the middle section is where they do little demos. There's little TV screens so that you can see the live demos as well. And there was different guests kind of arriving at different points of the day to have their nails done. This was Chloe Patton having her nails done by the one and only Annabelle. So that was really good to see. And then in the middle we had like a little swatching station, so there was loads of lamps around the edge with the swatching opportunities as well. So this was where the till is, and oh my god, can you deal with those shades? Like it was just not good for my bank account, I'm not gonna lie. It was just an absolute dream. The little boxes that they come in, they just look so aesthetically pleasing. They were just honestly to die for. So yeah, that was where it went all wrong later, so I'll tell you about that. They also had like a little speaker who came on and was really good to get a bit of insight into the whole allergy kind of section of nails, and she did a lot of explaining about everything that goes on with allergies, what causes it, and obviously how the new products are good for kind of swaying away from any potential allergies, which is absolutely perfect. So that was really good and very insightful. That was something that I didn't realise that they were doing, which I actually thought was really good. There was like a little seating area where you could get some popcorn and some candy floss, and you could just sit and have a listen to what she was basically advising everyone. Then I went over, and the lovely lady that works for Glitterbels had a little Swatch Stick collection. So this was all of the shades that they have, like look at the variety. I actually cannot cope. It was just insane. Then they had like these little bottles where you could test the products, loads of swatch sticks on the table so that you could literally have a play around with them, swatch whatever colours you want, and just kind of get a bit of a just test out the consistency and how they are to apply. This was just a few of the colours that I saw. Then I just decided to swatch some of the colours out because obviously the checkout was opening soon, and I thought I need to know what I'm gonna buy because I mean there's 60 shades and obviously I can't buy all 60, so I need to pick out my favourites. And it was actually quite good because they had like a little book, like a little lookbook, which I did get a clip of, and you will see it a little bit later. And you could basically look at every shade, and then at the end you could basically pick your favorite ones and make sure you tick them off so that you know which were your favorite at the time of swatching, and just to kind of pick out and know when you get to check out which ones you want to buy. I did get, here it is, here's a little clip of it, so I was just ticking off this one that I knew that I really wanted. So yeah, that was all of the shades, and you could just tick off as and when you swatch them and when you know that you want to buy them. So I've still got that book so I can know which ones I've swatched and which ones I want to buy later on. So yeah, that's the little table in the middle. Well, I say little, it's massive, but that was the big table in the middle where everyone was around swatching. And I also used this opportunity to try out a bit of a milky one, which you can see me swatching here, because I actually don't own a milky biab, so that is definitely something that I want to add to my collection. There was also the little judging booth for the competition that they were running, and here I just went round the whole room just to give you a bit of an insight of what was going on at each station. So there was, I think that was a demo table, and then obviously there was the main demo table in the middle where Annabelle was working on the celebrity guests. And obviously they had a proper camera set up so that there was TV screens all around, and you could see exactly what she was doing with her prep and her application and all of that good stuff. So that was really useful, and I mean just great to see Annabelle really, because I've never met her before, and I did get a picture with her a bit later, which was insane. And these were the little, just honestly, the decor with the little balloon arches, it's just, I wouldn't expect anything less from Glitterbels, let's be honest. As you can see, it is so busy, and I think at this point they had actually opened the checkout and all of these people were queuing for the checkout. I think at the end of the day, we headed towards the checkout. We were queuing for like 2.5 hours just to check out. It was actually crazy. But you know, I couldn't have gone and not bought anything, so it was absolutely fine in the end. So yeah, this is the room. Obviously they've got the speaker at the other end, the swatching tables, there was sweet carts, and there was a section for ABT in the corner as well, which I did go and get a close-up of, so I will show you that in a little while. But yeah, then the goodie bags are on the back wall, which you can see all of those pink bags, all of the Nails by Annabelle bags. Oh my gosh, what a dream. But yeah, you could buy everything. You can see the lamps there as well. You can get the lamps if you wanted to buy the lamp. I obviously already have mine, so I luckily didn't need to purchase one of those. So here is the ABT stand. So obviously if you are needing insurance or anything, you could have sorted that at the time, and they had discounted rates for the show offers, and I just took a little clip of the discounted rates so that you could see them. But yeah, I already had mine, so I didn't need to go and speak to them at all, but it was great if you didn't have it. Here's a little clip of the, again, cute little decor, the trees and stuff. There was little like QR codes around the room so that you could go on the QR code and just look at like videos and stuff of application and prep and all that sort of good stuff. Here is the lookbook. That was the lookbook I was talking about before. Then Letitia Grace turned up and she was getting her nails done. It was her turn, and yeah, like I say, they had celebrity guests come in throughout the day to come and get the nails done. What a treat. And yeah, this was just another little clip of the demo TVs that they had around so that you could see exactly how they are best to be prepped and applied, which was great because obviously you know that some brands can be different, so it's good to just have a look and see how they're doing it. And then this was the little shade chart so that you could see the different shades, which was just perfect for kind of comparing. And then here I'm going to be swatching some colours. I thought I cannot be swatching colours and not take you guys along with me. So I'm just swatching some colours. I do show you at the start which shade it is, just in case you are liking it and you want to know what shade it is. I will make sure I include that at the start just so that you can remember it for if you want to purchase. So I'll stop waffling now and I will just let this video play of me swatching the colours so that you can have a little nosy. So this was the Swatch Stick. Again, it was a little bit quieter when I went over this time, so I had a bit more time to have a look. I thought I'd get a good video of them all kind of separated with their names so that you can see them, and obviously if there's any that you like, then you can obviously make a little note down and get that for whenever they launch. I think, like I say, I think it's in 2 weeks time. But yeah, I will let this play so you can have a little nosy at the colours. This was again a little insight into one of the live demos that they were doing. I think she was having Builder-bel with tips, which is also a good thing to have a look at. Then they had a candy floss and a popcorn machine because they had like a video playing in the background once the speakers had finished, so that you could just have a sit down and have a chill, and that was obviously my candy floss whilst I was waiting in queue. And this was when it all went wrong. This is when I got to the checkout and I spent far too much money. Like, look at these shades. I actually cannot cope. And I was actually hoping that people were going to be slower at the checkout so that I could have a look through all of them and make sure that, one, I wasn't buying all of the same shade, because I literally have a specific taste and I like the same colours, but it just means that I end up buying shades that are just too similar. So it was good for me to just have a little nosy of them and make sure I'm not kind of buying the same colour. And I still think I might have done, but you know, we will just ignore that. And yeah, I was just having a little nosy at all the colours, and honestly the shade differences are just a joke. Like, there's literally 60 different shades. Like, you can imagine the kind of variety of stuff that you can get. It was just an absolute dream and a bad place for me to be, because I need to calm down. Like, I just spend too much money, but you know, whatever, it's for the business. That's what I always tell myself. So this is what I ended up getting. Like I said earlier, I got 6 shades and the base coat and top coat primer and dehydrator. And that was the end. So I really need to go home and put my feet up after that 2.5 hour wait. So there you go guys, that is the end of it. I will make sure I do a little swatch video for you guys so that you can see all of the shades. And obviously this is something that I haven't tried yet. They did have a little swatching section in the place where it was today, and I absolutely loved the kind of consistency, and I hope it obviously applies like a dream. Obviously it is something that I'm gonna have to let you know on the kind of working with it on clients and the longevity of it, and just keep you updated on it. But obviously I will keep you updated on how the product basically works and how it lasts, and any kind of tips that I have with it, if it's any different to the previous builder gel, which I'm sure it's not going to be too different. But yeah, I'll keep you all updated on it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you could like and subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.